What's up? What's up? You know what time it is, man. We back. We back. It is the one and only Philly Sports Rap Week 10 NFL matchup show. We getting ready to get right into it and break it down. Break down these games for y'all. We're gonna talk about that Eagles Commanders game that's coming up. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all tap in. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all subscribe. And we're gonna get ready to get this show rolling for Philly Sports Rap Week 10 NFL matchup show. Let's get it rolling, baby. Yo, what up? What up? What up, man? I'm your host, Tone, for Philly Sports Rap. My guys will be up here shortly, y'all. Running a little bit behind, but look, I'm your host, Tone, Philly Sports Rap. Want to give a shout out to Hardcore Sports Network. Thank y'all for being a part of the network. Thank those that weekly come in and tap in on the Philly Sports Rap show. Oh, wait a minute, man. Hold on. We can't do this without my joint, man. I always gotta represent. You know what I mean? Always gotta represent. But like I said, we can't do this without, what I'm saying, representing the birds, and definitely giving a shout out and props to everybody. For those that don't know, Philly Sports Rap merch is in the link. It's in the description. Make sure y'all tap in and get y'all a piece of that right there. The one and only Philly Sports Rap t-shirt, sponsored by Cardi Blanc. Shout out to Cardi Blanc, man. I appreciate it. But yo, so what's up, man? It's been a minute. Been a minute since we've been live. We did it last Sunday to kind of get everything wrote last Sunday, even though the boys wasn't playing. We went ahead and did everything else. But like I said, man, you know what I'm saying? Glad to be back, glad to get it rolling. Had to make a little change real quick for y'all. Sorry about that. Glad to be back, glad to get it rolling, get another show going. Like I said, we up here. We're gonna dive into this Eagles and Commanders game. That's a Monday night game. We got all the NFC East is back in action this week. You got the Giants playing. You got Dallas playing against Aaron Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see what happens. You know what I mean? Like, and I already told you, Eagles and Commanders going at it. But not only that, we're gonna talk about a couple other games and whatnot. And then we'll see. We're gonna try to do some kind of contest or something like that. Then we'll have our little special treat at the end of the show and whatnot. But how y'all feeling today? And appreciate you tapping in. Remember, anytime you tap in, make sure you hit the sub button. That's the one way you can comment and chat with us. Definitely hit the like button, hit the notification bell so you know about any future content that we got coming out. But we're gonna dive in, man. So what is a game that everybody's looking for this week, man? What is a game that everybody looking for? I'm kind of curious to see, you know what I'm saying? What is a game that everybody's looking for this week? I'm looking forward to seeing, I want to see how the rest of the division do. I mean, we already know what's going to happen with the Commanders. They going down, so I'm not worried about them. You know what I'm saying? But I want to know what's going on with the Giants. Can they continue to win? They playing the Texans. They should be able to win. You know what I mean? Then what's going on as well with Dallas? Can they go ahead and defeat Aaron Rodgers? We'll see what's up with that. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. We're going to see. So other than that, let's start off with this one here. Let's start off with this one, man. I got to talk about this. This was just crazy, man. What about the Colts hiring Jeff Saturday? How do y'all feel about that? The Colts hiring Jeff Saturday. this past week. It's crazy. I don't understand, but I just want to know what y'all think. Do y'all rock with that? Do you not rock with it? Like this is a man, he got no experience whatsoever on the coaching side of things. Um, no experience from high. Well, he got a little bit of high school, okay, but no college, no NFL coaching experience. And he comes in and he go ahead and takes on the job with the Indianapolis Colts. That was a shocker to me. When you got other people on the roster, you know, the likes of John Fox and things of that nature. So that's just a little slap in the face. So just take a look. How would you feel if you was a coach with the Colts and they brought in someone with no experience? How would you feel? You know, you John Fox and some of these other guys have already been coaching in the league. And all right, I get you want to make a change at the position. You want to make a change to the head coach position. I felt like they did a poor job of picking the quarterbacks. If that was all Frank Wright, you know, I could see why he's taking the heat. It seemed like the team kind of went in reverse, you know what I'm saying? And then I kind of wanted Frank Wright kind of put himself out there by taking that job last minute when Josh McDaniels turned it down. And Josh McDaniels over there just destroying the Raiders. And how about both of those teams play each other this week? Ain't that going to be something? So you got just Saturday, Josh McDaniels. I don't know, man. What do you think? What do you think? Do you feel like they should have did that? I feel like, you know, it's kind of like a slap in the face. You know what I'm saying? That right there, when you talk about jobs, man, what do you feel about the morale of the team? You know, do they think the team is tanking now? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what's going on? You know, if I'm the player up there, all of a sudden all right, it's one thing to get rid of the coach. You're firing the coach, all right? Got it. But it's another thing when you're talking about, are we going to continue to play to win? When you make a move like this, there's no guarantee that you'll continue to make a play to win the game. You know what I mean? Or making a move to help the team win games. You know, so that's a little frustrating there. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely be a little irritated, a little frustrated if I was them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't know how I would take that. Then you turn around and not only that, you know, this guy got to come in. Probably don't even have. He was on ESPN as an analyst. You know what I'm saying? So probably don't have no playbook. I would hope he do. I mean, he did coach high school. He might have something. But this is the NFL. Got to learn the plays. You got to learn the players. Like there's no off season. This is directly in the middle of the season, straight out the gate. You know, you're talking. We're going into week 10 of a 17 game. You know, we already passed the halfway point. You know, we passed the halfway point. 17 games this year. You got week 10. Some teams had a bye, some haven't. But either way, you got to learn the players, this coaching staff, how these coaches going to take direction from him. Are they going to trust him? The whole nine. And then you go up and you play the likes of the Raiders this week. Now, mind you, Josh McDaniels ain't been no better. The Raiders suck. You know what I'm saying? But you turn around and now you play the Raiders, who now really, to me, Raiders got an upper hand, but then again, they kind of don't because they don't know what the heck y'all going to do on offense now or defense for that matter. You know what I'm saying? O-line is beat up. You got injuries and stuff. Man, this is going to be very interesting. You know, if I had a hot take this week, that was like, wow, how could you do that? That would be my hot take. You know what I mean? How could you just do that? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But that's one of my hot takes for sure. Because I never even saw that coming. Didn't expect that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if I was a player, I'd probably be like, yo, man, I guess y'all not trying to win this year. You know what I'm saying? That's a wrap, huh? You ain't trying to win no more. So, you know, that's my take on that. Other hot take would be, you know, what's up with this whole, like, does that matter? The whole hiring process of coaches, does that matter in the middle of the season? Nobody talked about that. Nobody talked about how you just go grab this guy, put him in. You know, it's not It ain't like you just elevated somebody that was already on the team. He wasn't doing nothing for the team, no consultant, no nothing, you know. So what's up with that? What's the deal with that? You know what I mean? Poser had this whole, I guess the Rooney Rule don't come into play. And not that it had to be a black coach. It's just the fact that, yo, where's the hiring process before you go holler and just grabbing anybody off the streets? I mean, I guess you're the owner. You know, if I own my car, I want to do what I want with my car. If I want to get 10, I want to get 10. But this is a little different, you know what I mean? So I get it. But, you know, that's my take on that. You know what I'm saying? The other thing is, what about what do y'all think about this whole ordeal with Eagles being could the Eagles possibly go 20-0? Let's talk about that. Let's tap in. Let's talk about that. Could they possibly do 20-0? You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see. Honestly, I don't want them to go all the way undefeated. I don't want them to run the table like everybody. Everybody's saying go for it, go for it. To me, what matters is the Super Bowl. What matters is the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? That's what really matters. So we're gonna see how that go, but I don't know. I don't know, man. Running the table, going 20-0, can they do it? It's tough to say. You got to stay injury free. You know, this week we already got Avonte Maddox who's kind of hurt. You know what I'm saying? So that's one injury, excuse me. What's going on, normal guy? What's up, homie? Appreciate that. Always, right? Always. Can they? I don't know. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? We'll definitely see. What's going on, Diggs? Look at this guy.
What's up, man? What's going on, yo? What's up with y'all?
Hey, you getting a little hang time.
hey, you know how I do. You know what it is. It ain't nothing, man. Just going back to my roots, man. What's good? Hey, I missed y'all last week, but I'm in the building this week. Y'all tried to get me. You said 6 o'clock.
Nah, man, check your message, man. When I sent you the joint, I said we had to change it to 5 as Randy, but he running a little late. So but yeah. Hey Randy, man, y'all boys are slipping today, man. I sent it to you, man. Check the joint out on Twitter.
He jumping the gun, man. Hey, don't worry about it, though. Don't worry about it, though, but I'm here. Look, man, I got a lot to get off my mind, you know.
So being that you got a lot to get off, and I ain't went too far. I'm gonna let you start off with your hot takes first before I ask you.
Okay, bet. Look, man.
What you got, man?
So first, I gotta give a shout out to everybody, all the listeners, all the watchers. You know what I mean? All my people in Philly. What's up with y'all? Hey, but look, I'm gonna start like this, man. I'm gonna go all around because I'm everywhere right now. Basketball first. I'm gonna start with the NBA.
All right.
Nah, I'm gonna start with college basketball first.
Okay.
Villanova lost to Temple last night. I'm real pissed off about that. I'm confused. You know what I mean? And I don't know about this coach we got. I'm ready to throw him out the limo already, man. We ain't lost to Temple in 10 years, man. Even though Temple is a Philly school, you know what I mean? I ain't rocked with Temple since Mark Macon and the boys, Aaron McKee and Eddie. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not with them. But
yeah. Hey,
what's up?
That's crazy. We hadn't lost them in a long time. That's all I was gonna say.
It's been a decade, man. 10 years, yo. And this first year we lose with this dude. Nah. Right now something ain't right. Something ain't right. But yeah, like I was happy for Temple, but then I'm like, yo, what? How we lose to them?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's for college. What's up? What's going on?
What's good, Randy? What's up, homie?
What is sorry boys, I'm late. I forgot 5 meant 3 my time.
Hey,
I forgot you on a different time zone. Hey, look, we could blame halftime for that one, man. Halftime, I know you're gonna see it later. But we gonna blame you for the chaos, man. We're gonna blame you for the chaos, dog.
Hey, Randy, I blame Tony because I said, yo, he said 6 o'clock. What's going on?
Hey, look, because I was trying to make it work for everybody and still be in our time frame that we need to be. So 6 was counseling out Randy and whatnot. Halftime was like he was all right, but then he was like, nah, that ain't. He got something he got to do. So I was like, I ain't want to change it again. So I just let it ride.
Well, but we here. We are here.
We here. We in the building. Look, I had to rush to get my stuff together. I was fixing my drinks and everything. I'm like, damn, he ain't give me the time. You know what I mean? But okay, it's all good. Hey, Randy, I'm going on my rant right now, man. So you have to bear with me. I'm a little upset. I got a lot to say. So I'm gonna continue on. But
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry.
No, you good. Don't worry about it. So now I'm on the NBA. I'm sick and tired of the Sixers organization, man. I'm sick and tired.
You and me both.
I'm sick and tired of the scouting department, the people who's supposed to sign people, keep people, release people, the coach for sure. Mm-hmm. Like I'm just sick and tired of everything.
Yeah.
I sat back and looked at Bassey last night. Boy, we cut this dude earlier this year. We cut this dude earlier this year, Tom. He was a monster in the G League last year. We brought him up.
Yeah.
Doc Rivers didn't fucking play him. Didn't play him. Yeah. He refusing to play Paul Reed. Like, what's the point in having him on the team? I sat back and looked at all the people that we had since the Ben Simmons era. We had Jerry Grant. We had Christian Wood. You know what I mean? We had Bassey. We had Isaiah Joe. All these dudes, we drafted Michael.
Yeah.
Michael Bridges, who went off for 31 the other night. He flourishing. He flourishing in Phoenix, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fact, man.
The players we got, and then I look at the team we got now. The team we got now, the only one I really like besides Embiid is Maxey. I don't like Daniel House. Daniel House? What kind of signing is Daniel House? Daniel House? Come on, man.
Yeah, I know. What's up, Jeff? Hey, Normal Guy said what's up to you and Randy too, man.
What's going on, Normal Guy, man? Look, man, I'm a little upset right now. And I'm looking at it like, yo, he really barely playing Matisse. All right, Matisse is offensively challenged sometimes, but he plays defense.
He do.
You need defense.
You need defense out there.
Like, what is your problem, man? You gonna play PJ Tucker 40-something minutes? That's not gonna work.
It ain't gonna work, bro.
Yeah, Harden out for a month, and B, he in and out. Now, if we had Charles Bassey to plug in, and you got to play Paul Reed, you rather play PJ Tucker at the center?
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you? You got Montrez on the bench? Doc Rivers a nut ass nigga, man. My bad. He's a nut. Yo, I'm just tired of him, man.
Hey, look, man. I wanna while you on your rant, I meant to mention this to you earlier. So look, we in Facebook jail right now, man. They won't let our show go on Facebook right now, man.
I'm on Facebook anyway. They tripping.
I said, yo, what's the violation? Please let me know what we violated, bro. Like, why we can't have our jig going on live? Why I can't share my link with my people that's on my page? That's what I want to know. You know,
that's
what I mean?
That white motherfucker Mark Zuckerberg wanted in his hand, and they were goddamn motherfucking people's pockets. Fuck you, Zuck. White ass motherfucker.
I want to apologize to my Facebook fans because we do have some little Facebook people that be tapping in our live that we missing today. So hopefully they can get on the YouTube. But apologize to y'all, man. They got us locked up right now. You know what I mean?
I don't even mess with Facebook, man. They be tripping all the time. They be tripping. Yeah.
But go ahead, man. Go ahead and finish, dog.
I got one more, man. I got one more. Look, and this one, it might hurt some people's feelings, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care. Look, any and everybody that's talking about my Eagles defense, especially our run defense, can kiss my ass. You hear what I'm saying? Can kiss my ass. Because for one, we 8-0. You hear me? We 8-0. Our run defense is not a problem. Stop making up shit, man. We played Sunday, and then we played again on Thursday. And I'm gonna tell you this: the Buccaneers, he runs everybody. It's not just us. He's running on everybody. You hear me? He's running on every single team that they play. They only got him. Look, you want it, Tony? I heard you talking the other day talking about you want your boy Josh Joby, whatever his name is. Well, guess where he at? He hurt somewhere.
Yeah, he on the sideline. Yeah,
he wanted your boy Scott. You saw what you got with him. Fuck him. Him anyway.
And the sad part is he gonna play because right now we got Josh Jobe is out and Avonte Maddox are both out with hamstring.
Yeah. So guess who you stuck with? Kayvon. Like it or love it, you stuck with Kayvon. It's just like this. Kayvon is he's in and around the ball every time he's there. Now look, that touchdown pass, guess who that tight end would have caught that ball over every quarterback we got except
his awareness was lacking on that play. Man, I done looked at it several times. His awareness was lacking on the play, man.
He was there. The tight end would have caught the ball over every quarterback we got on our team except Brady and Slay. He would have. I don't think he would have caught that over.
I don't think he would have caught that over. My man, CJ Gardner Johnson. I don't think he would have caught that over him either.
Yeah,
CJ playing safety just like Kayvon.
Just knock it off, man. You hating on Kayvon. I don't even know what you took your girl or something in college, man. I don't know what the problem is with you hating on Kayvon. Let that dude live, man.
Hey, you got my man over here, Jeff Happy, talking about Kayvon Wallace to the rescue.
Hey, look, I'm telling you, Kayvon gonna have a game because you're gonna have to rest Maddox hamstring. You got to, because we need Maddox for the playoffs. You're gonna have to rest him, man. You can't just keep bringing them in, putting them out. Let them. You're gonna have to plug. You gonna have to plug Wallace in and let him play. That's how you get better. Repetition. You cannot put somebody in the game and you got them practicing for the whole year and expect them to be up to game speed. You got to put them in the game.
I need him to make some plays, man. That's all to it. I need him to make plays, and it can't be plays where he getting the ball caught over his head and he's slow with his awareness, man. He was slow on awareness, man. I watched that play over and over again and made sure I was correct. One, that it was his fault. Two,
first of all, it wasn't his fault. You seeing it wrong. You seeing it the way you want to see it because you hating on
Hey, Randy, you hear this foolishness, man?
Hey, Randy, he hating on Kayvon. He been hating on Kayvon before the season even started, man. He wanted Scott first, but then when he seen Scott out there getting torched, he backpedaled the job.
That's a whole. So I'm gonna give you your props on that. I did mention Scott, but then you're right. My motto is, if you suck, I don't want you on the field. Josiah Scott, he blew it with me, so I don't want him on the field. All right, don't want him out there. He sucked. But at the same time, like I said, man, if Kayvon play better, I'm all good, man. You know,
who else you got better than Kayvon right now, backing up anybody?
I feel like that is the one area that I hate is we don't have enough depth at that position, quality depth. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, because Andre Shastray and Reed Blankenship aren't.
Blankenship is a baller.
Don't have enough reps. They don't have enough reps.
He's a baller in the preseason, man. That ain't no real season. Get out of here, man. Talk about Blankenship. You see, he ain't put game. He's a baller in the preseason. I'm tired of hearing about preseason, man.
Well, in all honesty, too, though, but Diggs, in all honesty, he has only played in 2 games. They haven't allowed him to actually get repetition. You know, like they say, the more you see it, the more you become aware. He's only got 2, but I will give your boy Kayvon. He's played every game this year. Mind you, that's been on special teams for the most part. But I mean, Blankenship and Shastray together only have 5 games played this year. So that you guys are bringing up a big point. That's scary for our back end, knowing that like we're going into this game where tackling is a big issue.
Yeah,
our depth is now being attacked, and also the fact that we get run on lately. Like I'm not sleeping on the fact that we've given up 121 yards average per game. Like that's bad.
But this is the thing, you know, when they have to run the ball because we locked in on passing. You can't pass the ball against us.
That is correct, 100%.
When we get we get up, guess what defense we're in? We're in a pass defense. So you will have runs at the end of the game, but you're not going to score on us against the run when we up 21, 12 points. You know what I mean? We force teams to run the ball because they can't pass. So late in the game, I don't care about you running the ball. I really don't care about the stats, really, because stats can lie. You can pass stats. So if late in the game, you're in a passing situation, and we know you cannot get us by running the ball, guess what? I'm going to play pass defense.
Mm-hmm. True. Rather than playing cover 2 or zone. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It makes sense. We are up in the second half.
Diggs, the only issue I have with this, and I'm not saying that like obviously the Commanders is the issue because they're not. I'm not scared of them. But what I am scared about is like when we get into the playoffs, we get against those good teams where they lock down that run, and we're kind of getting gashed a little. I've seen it progress, not big, but I've seen it go up a little bit every game where, teams are starting to actually just rely a lot less on the pass, but more on the run on us, and they're starting to beat us up the middle now that Jordan Davis isn't there to kind of hold up two defender or 2 offensive linemen. So quicker that he gets back healthy, the better for us. But there has to be another way because eventually we go on this long win streak. We're going to develop a book, and that book's going to have telltales of where we're going to be lacking at certain points in the game. And teams that are really good are going to scheme against those plays. And then when those do arise, we will be gassed for big plays. That's the only thing I'm worried about. That's it.
Yeah, and I think the way that the offense can help us on that.
Yes.
I think we're getting a little too pass happy.
Yes.
Run the damn ball. Because if you pass, then our defense got to go back on the field. We're going to be tired.
What's up, Bill? What's going on, man? Appreciate you tapping in. What's going on? Yeah.
Mike Wallace.
Believe it or not, man, I was looking at our stuff. We actually do a good job as far as the balance. We're actually like 52% run, 48 pass. So we are a little bit overall. It don't feel like it because some of these games, and in particular, last game, I thought we could have ran a lot more than what we did.
We started running at the end of the game.
Yeah, we was too pass happy. For real. But anyway, like I said, hey, like you made a good point. When we do get it, the problem is if you allow us to get up on you by multiple scores, it makes for a long day. Makes for a long day for you because then you got to throw the ball. And then what Randy said, if I had a concern, which ain't much, but if I had a concern, what's going on, Mr. Carter?
Mr. Carter, hey, I missed you last week.
Like Randy said, my only concern would be come playoff time. Because a team that can run well, they can shorten the game, and it keeps you from being up those multiple scores. And then you risk, it hurting you in the long run. But I think we'll tighten it up. Until that happens, we ain't gonna worry about it too much. Because right now, Philly is getting up on people by multiple scores, and it's taking a run, making it obsolete. But I'm gonna move on. Something I started talking about while y'all was gone, I'm gonna ask y'all real quick. So, they took in Indianapolis hired Jeff Saturday this past week, y'all. And this man coming off of being an ESPN analyst, his only coaching experience was a high school team. No college, no offensive coordinator in college, no head coach in college, no offensive coordinator in the pros, nothing like that.
He played the game.
What does that do to a team morale when you see your owner make a move like that when you got coaches like John Fox and some of these other big name coaches that's on the roster? He didn't bring them up, but he went and got somebody with no experience. Does that hurt the morale of the team, and does that make them think that, dang, are we tanking this year? Are you just giving up? You just playing a lotto? You know what I mean? What do y'all think?
Go ahead, Rand.
Yeah, man, I kind of see it really, to be honest, from both sides, really. I heard Diggs say, he is a pro, and he's been to the Super Bowl twice. He's won one. He knows what it takes to win because, being a center, he has to understand the offense and understand what exactly is going on. As for experience wise, yeah, he's lacking it when it comes to like you said, there's guys on the roster, coaching wise, that are got way more experience. So it kind of oozes off like we're tanking, because like Jeff said in his interview, he's like 8 games from now, I might be so damn good, you guys will be praising me, or I might be so horrible, I'll just nod my head, tip my hat, and say see you later. And it's like, oh, so if that's the mentality you're going in, how do you think the locker room feels when they hear that? Like, you're not coming in hoorah saying you're going to take a kneecap, and when you knock us down, we're going to come back up and take the other kneecap. Like, there's none of that, none of that hoorah. It kind of makes you feel like, from the coaching and the ownership aspect of it, that like, yeah, we're tanking. Go ahead,
Dave. I'm looking at it like this. I think, he's been a friend of Irsay for a long time. I don't believe it was a good hiring. You know what I'm saying? Dang, I'm knocking stuff over. I believe it was a good hiring. I think they could have hired somebody different, but I'm not mad at it. You got to understand, you accumulate a lot of knowledge in this game by playing it.
Fact.
It's not, if you play the game, you watch the game, you accumulate a lot of knowledge. Jeff Saturday has played the game at a high level. He knows what he's talking about. I think what they did it to get some respect in that locker room. I think a lot of the team lost respect for Frank. You know what I'm saying? Frank came in up here off a Super Bowl win with us, and they expected him to bring them there, and he didn't. Then when they brought Wentz in, they expected Wentz to be the answer. Wentz won't the answer. So the coach was like, all right, we got to go in a whole different direction. I'm looking at it like, all right, well, look, you can't do no worse than what you had going on. So it's the middle of the season. Let's shake it up. Let's try to get something going. I don't think they're tanking, but, I mean, they're not a good team. If you don't have Jonathan Taylor, you know what I mean, and you don't have a quarterback, you're not going to be a good team. That's just plain and simple. I don't care what your defense looks like. Mm-hmm. You need to put up points. Mm-hmm. They have no quarterback. You know what I mean? Jonathan Taylor's been hurt most of the season. Yeah. And that is a workhorse. So you have no way really to put points or be in the games. So it's like, well, look, let's bring Jeff Saturday in here. He's a known name. The city loves him. It's going to get more people to come out. We might get a little boost, with the team. So I don't think it's a bad signing. I just think it's something that they're doing right now to see how it works. And then maybe next year they might revisit it. But, hey, you still need a quarterback anyway. So your season is about over anyway, so you ain't losing nothing. They won some games, you know what I mean? But I just look at it as, if you play this game over the years and you watch this game, you're going to accumulate knowledge. That's all. And he's played it at a high level.
And he even mentioned it in his presser. He's like, didn't he put 11 guys in the Hall of Fame, around him with all the guys he played with, and how good of a offensive? Because remember, you got to remember the center calls all the offensive plays for everybody, the offensive line, and who's blocking who and where's going what. So like you said, the guy has knowledge when it comes to understanding what a schemed up offense needs to look like via the run or pass or whatever else, right? So by all means, am I saying that this is going to be a horrible hire? For me, it's just different. I've never seen it, so for me, I hope the best for him, because that would be really, really cool. But I feel like there's coaches in that dressing room that are probably rubbed a little bit the wrong way.
Oh yeah, the coaches was rubbed. Period.
Yeah. No, y'all make some good points. I before y'all hopped on, I had talked about it briefly, and I was just at the end of the day, the owner's team, he can do what he want to do. It's ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do with my car if I buy my car. Okay, right. So he get to do what he want to do.
You want to put spinners on it? Put spinners on. I don't
care. You know what I'm saying? But I did feel dang. I was like, man, how would I feel if I was a player on that team and was like, yo, what the heck we doing? Because you looking all you can think of is I know he played before, but he ain't never really coached a team. Like Mo said, he will bring a lot of knowledge, and sometimes, but then again, you never know. Sometimes players do those that been on the field or been on the court that understands the game, been in that position. So they do gravitate towards them a little better. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I still think the part that I think will kind of suck is like it's trial and error right now. So you got him, you bring him in. All right. Let's say they don't do anything. Well, like my man Jeff said, they ain't got no quarterback. So how much do you expect anything to change? So are they going to get rid of him after this year? Are they going to say, nah, we tried it, we're going to go over here now? So
yeah. It's a gamble either way. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're not losing nothing by bringing Jeff Saturday in. You still kept the coaching staff. You just got rid of the coach. So Jeff Saturday going to bring you a different angle. But it's like you said, if we don't win any games and Jeff Saturday don't work out, guess what? Get rid of him. I mean, it's just like if they'd have brought me in, they could have brought me in for a lot less than they brought Jeff Saturday in for. what you losing? You know what I mean? I coach a little bit. I play too. You know what I mean? So
that's the fact.
What are you losing? You know what I mean?
That's the fact.
If that was the case, don't forget about your special teams coordinator.
Man, just put me in, man. I'll give you some advice on something.
Hey, Randy, I say, forget it. Just get the whole squad for the matchup show. We just go over there and coach.
Hey, we would do a better job than a lot of these coaches are doing. I can't even lie to you.
I believe that. I believe that 100%.
Yeah, I played high school ball for 4 years. I'll fucking do it. Let's go.
Yeah. Jeff said they may need to take and get them a quarterback to at least have a foundation established and a young quarterback to build around along with that defense. And
there's a lot of QBs coming out. They're going to get a quarterback.
Yeah, definitely. I think they gambled too much with these quarterbacks, trying to get a lot of these older guys. They wanted the veteran quarterback to come in, but they was catching guys on the downside of their careers. You know, when you start talking about Matt Ryan and Phillip Rivers, Carson Wentz, that was a big gamble.
That was good. And I
even Jacoby Brissett. They went at Jacoby Brissett even for a year.
So they've been definitely playing a lotto with the quarterback position. They need to go ahead and make that a priority. Our next question is something that everybody keep talking about. So, you know, if Philly goes 20-0, that means they won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So my question is, if we come to week 16, 17, 18, you got 2-3 wins left before you can have an undefeated regular season. Do you worry about that and risk injury and going for the undefeated, or do you just say, you know what, I'm not pressed about it? Either way, the Eagles would have been the best Philadelphia Eagles team in history at that point, and just worry about focus on the playoffs where it's going to be a tougher challenge and a more uphill to climb. What would you do, Diggs?
I thought about this a couple of weeks ago. Then I thought about it again last week. And I was saying to myself, I said, would I play, if it came down to the last game of the year, we still undefeated, would I still play the starters? And I came up with this like this. We still going to go on the bye, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I would sit the starters. You know, that last game. So you had 2 buys for whoever needs to be healthy. Because like you said, you know, the goal is to win the Super Bowl. It ain't to go undefeated in the season. I really want us to lose the last game and be able to rest our starters the last game. You know what I'm saying? We got a pretty good, you know, teams that I think we can be competitive. Who we played that last week? The Giants?
Giants is the last game of the season, I believe.
Yeah, I think the Giants the last game of the season.
Yeah.
I mean, we usually split with them every year anyway. Get them jokers a game.
We're gonna give Jeff. You hear that? We're gonna give y'all one, all right?
Give them a game, man. You know what I'm saying? They probably gonna be fighting to get in. Give them a game. Let us rest everybody up. And because 20-0 looks good, but it's not. You know, back then in the day, it was more likely. Now it's not. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I would. When I first started, I was like, nah, let's just get this undefeated record on the regular season. I'm like, nah, rest everybody. If we still healthy, if we close to healthy that last week, I would rest the starters on both sides of the ball, and then, you know, go ahead and get 2 bye weeks before we go into our first playoff game. But we got to practice. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. What you think, Randy?
Yeah, I 100% agree with Diggs. The undefeated record may look nice and it's all flashy and dashy, but I mean, at that point, if that's exactly where we are at, I mean, we obviously know what the aspirations of this team are to go to the Super Bowl. So, I mean, at that point, that becomes the main focal. So I'd rather rest, like you said, and get those 2 weeks off, allow guys to get fully healthy, get in depth on potentially who you're going to face. So you get ready, you get healthy, and yeah, man, like the 18-0 is it may be nice, or the 20-0 may be nice, but 19-1 with the Super Bowl sounds a lot better to me.
Yeah, it sounds better to me too.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not really I'm not that big about it. It's all right, but I want the Super Bowl, man. You know what I mean? I want to defy the odds and what everybody say when it comes to history, because they talk about how, for the last, I think it was like the last 8 to 10 times when you had a team going 8-0, you know what I'm saying? Only but 3 of them went to the Super Bowl, but ain't none of them win. You know what I'm saying? The rest of them lost in the first round of the playoffs, whether it was divisional or or a wild card. They all lost. So and you heard Jalen Hurts say it in his press conference. He's been 8-0 before. He has. He's done it with Bama. I can't remember if he did it with Oklahoma, but at the end of the day, you lose the big game, it means nothing, because that's what you play for at the end of the day. So disregard, I don't know who the heck that is, but that's all to it. You know what I mean? That's what matters. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Randy, this guy getting phone calls doing the daggone thing.
Nah, man, look, man, that's wifey iPad going off, man. That why, man, look, man. Yeah, interrupting the show. But anyway, so that's my take on it, man. Like I said, I'm all about the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So I want to get in and I want to start talking about these games this coming up week, man. So since we talking about Philly, I'm gonna start there. We're gonna start at the top with the boys, you know what I'm saying? But Philly and Washington. Randy, give me your take on the game. What you think is going to take for the Eagles to come out of there, be 9-0, and your prediction?
Yeah, man. Like I kind of mentioned before when we were talking before about Kayvon Wallace.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Them Washington Commanders got some dogs on that front line, and I believe it was you, Tone, that put the video out that said that Chase Young will be back this game. So now they got that edge rusher. So now we got to really be careful. I mean, like, look what happened last week there when Mulata had a couple of brain farts there, and he got beat off the edge there by a 34-year-old Jerry Hughes, not a 20-something-year-old Chase Young. So, I mean, we gotta be on our T's and our Q's on this one for sure, boys. But we gotta allow that pocket to withstand and be able to let Jalen get his read so he can get the ball off. But I want to see them run the ball, and run the ball. I know it's going to be hard against this team, but I mean, it seems like they play a little bit better with Taylor Heineke at quarterback than that Bob Carson.
They definitely do.
Yeah.
So for me, I just think they gotta stop the run, and then for us, we gotta allow Jalen to have a comfortable pocket and also run the ball.
Okay, I tell you to run. Sounds like something my wife would do. Always interrupt.
Hey, Randy, Tone wife, she a Commanders fan too. She hating on the show anyway. You did that mess on purpose.
Hey, go ahead, Diggs. What's your take, man? What you got?
Hey, I think you already know. I know we gonna beat them. So the Eagles gonna win. But the thing they do play better with Taylor Heineke. They play better with Taylor Heineke. Yes, they do. But Taylor Heineke will get that ball up. He will get that ball up. And correction, Chase Young is not playing.
Yeah.
No. He is not playing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You know what I mean? They still got the same offensive line that we had 9 sacks on. The same one. And guess who we picked up? We picked up Robert Quinn.
Hey.
Taylor Heineke, he better get rid of that ball a little faster than Carson Wentz did. And either turn around and hand that ball off to Robinson or Gibson, whoever, I don't care. I still see us winning. I don't think we gave him a late score that was kind of crazy to me, but you know, I still don't see them beating us. But I'm still going with the Eagles. I think we're gonna go to 9-0, and I don't think it's gonna be close. We gonna beat last couple teams. We beat them by 12 points. I think it's gonna be in that range.
Yeah. I do feel like Philly gonna win. And yeah, they only scored 8 points on this last game. I don't see them scoring that much more, just because it's a division game. All right, maybe y'all get lucky and get 2 this time, 2 scores. All right, but they're not going to slow us down. They still got the same secondary out there. Last time their focus was worrying about AJ Brown, Devontae Smith lit them up. Now they realize, all right, Devontae can beat us. So what's next? It's almost a pick your poison. So even if you try to stop them too, you got Dallas Goedert, you got Miles Sanders. They do play a little good against. I mean, because Jonathan Allen and Deron Payne, they beasts in the middle, so that helps them out with the run defense. They do a lot of that 50 front stuff like we do and whatnot because of the lack of linebacker. They got at the linebacker position. That's one of their weaknesses. So they try to use that front end, and yeah, they was talking big like Chase Young was coming back, but yeah, I don't think that's happening either.
Okay.
But I saw on Twitter that they said he hasn't cleared something, so he probably won't be active.
So he probably won't be active then. Okay, yeah.
Even if he is, I'm not worried about him, you know what I mean?
And even if he
go ahead, Tom.
Yeah, no, and I was not going to say, even if he did, he probably was going to play maybe 15, 20 snaps.
Yeah,
he might play the whole game anyway.
Mess around, we take him out there again.
You go, Hurts is doing his thing. I'm with the Eagles 100%. I don't care what nobody say. All right, Mr. Carter. Yeah. So yeah, we all picking Philly on that one, man. I'm going with them. So this next game we're going to talk about is going to be, it's the early game, Sunday early game. It's a 9:30 game. First time NFL will be in Germany. And this is your boy Randy, your man, Randy, your man, Mr. Tom Breezy, is going up against Seattle.
Oh, you guys are talking about Breezy? I gotta go take a shit. I'll be right back.
So I'm picking. Well, yeah, I'll go ahead. I'm picking Seattle, man. I'm still not sold on Tampa. I picked them last week to win. I said because I just didn't see Brady losing 4 straight games. He ain't never did that in his life and whatnot. So I felt like they had a chance to get one, but I think they go back into the L column. I think Tampa still doing, not Tampa. Seattle, they balling, man. They balling. They finding ways to win, and them receivers is making plays. That running back Walker, he making plays. So I'm picking Seattle, man. What about you, Diggs?
Hey, last week when Seattle won, it made me a believer. So I thought they were gonna lose, but I'm still not sold on Tampa Bay, even though everybody keeps saying Tom Brady this, Tom Brady that. Yeah, but that's not this year Tom Brady. It's not this year Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
Seattle defense has been playing pretty good. Mm-hmm. I think that Kenneth Walker emergence is gonna kick in a little more this week. So I still got Seattle winning. I think it might be close. You know what I mean? I don't think they're gonna beat them by a crazy number. I think it might be by like 6 points. But I think Seattle gonna win. Seattle wins close games, and that's good.
Yeah, they do. What about you, Mr. Randy?
Oh yeah, man. I'm riding that Seahawk train all day. 12 man, let's go. And Diggs did mention, he did say, like everyone's, riding the hype train of Tom Brady. And it's like, I mean, okay, I understand he's got 10 touchdowns and 1 interception, 2,547 pass yards. But I mean, how many goddamn like the games that he's lost, it makes you scratch your head because those are games you should have blown that team out, especially when it was that Panthers game. That Panthers game, they should have walked up and down that field. They didn't even have Christian McCaffrey. Like, oh my God, it was just like that team makes you scratch your head. I've already seen gray hairs from watching them, so I've already stopped watching him. Plus, Brady's a cheater. Young little kids out there watching this show, never ever cheer for a fucking cheater. Always go for a winner. Eagles are winners.
Hey, Randy.
Gino's number 6 in the league. He's got 2,100. He's almost got 2,200 pass yards. He's got 15 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. My man Gino's going to ball out in London or in Germany, I believe it is, in Munich. I got Seahawks by 12.
All right, okay. Seahawks by 12. Mr. Carter says Tom Brady picking up on his game, personal life. It is what it is. He said, "Let me go ahead and win these games."
Oh, you going with Tom Brady, huh?
Tom Brady. All right.
I heard a rumor, and I don't know if y'all seen the same thing as well, but I heard one of the biggest reasons why he decided to come back this year was he didn't want to have that $350 million TV deal added in his prenup. So because he's playing this year and that prenup hasn't, and he hasn't signed and started working for that deal hasn't been paid yet. So now when he retires after this year, because that motherfucker will, when he retires and goes to the TV, that deal kicks in, he don't get none of that money.
Hey, look. Hey, that's smart. But hey, who was that over there? Who was that told us last week that Giselle messed with them little root things over there in Louisiana?
Yeah. She's a witch. She's a witch.
She's a witch, dog.
No doubt.
I don't know. You might not be able to get that TV deal though by the time you finish.
Everybody said Brady's been looking a little thin in the face a little lately. Maybe she got that voodoo doll on his ass.
Hey, he looked like a smoker to me. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I know I've been seeing them grades coming in hard and strong now.
Shoot. Hey, I can't talk about no grades, man, but hey.
Yeah,
he look like a smoker though.
Yeah, but those are hardworking grades, not cheating grades.
Exactly. You're right about that. Thank you, Randy.
Hey, Randy, what you got, man? I think this is an interesting game, even though Josh Allen is looking really close to him not playing in this game.
Actually, Tone, I got some news on that, actually. They actually didn't elevate their third-string quarterback, so news reporting that apparently Josh Allen might play because they're only going with two quarterbacks for this game, him and Casey Keenum. So they actually might go with Allen in this game.
Okay.
But I'm still picking the Vikings.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Mike said, "Hey, Canada, I heard that too, and it's $230 million from Fox. I'm on it."
230. That's it.
Right.
But man, let's be real. Like that addition of T.J. Hawkinson, that opens up the field even more for Justin Jefferson. They're hurting on the back end on the Bills. Poirier's out. Micah Hyde's still out. They're dealing with like second and third string corners, trying to fill in at safety. It's not working out. They've been shown to get gassed by the run game last week, especially against the Jets. And we know the Vikings got a two-headed monster over there with Dalvin Cook and Alexander Madison. So I mean, man, I hate to say it because they're like right on our ass, but yeah, I feel like they're gonna win again this week, the Vikings.
Yep. What do you think, Diggs?
Hey, I'm with Randy on this one, man. The Bills look, and it's been crazy because everybody been saying the Bills. They ain't been giving us no props, man. But the Bills look real beatable. I don't think they gonna get to the daggone Super Bowl, man, because they're on the back end. They got gas. The Jets, the Jets look like they might beat them. So the Vikings, that T.J. Hawkinson pickup is crazy. Like, I was like, what in the world was Detroit thinking about?
And they got to face that every year, twice a year. That was dumb.
Yeah, that was a big pickup for them. So I think the Vikings going to win. You know what I mean? I'm not worried about the Vikings, but the Vikings, to me, is closer to us than the Cowgirls are.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So absolutely. I'm going with the Vikings.
I would agree with you wholeheartedly. Because I remember that game when we played them. Irv Smith dropped a lot of balls. That Hawkinson ain't going to drop.
Hawkinson is not dropping them. Yeah.
No, he's not dropping that, bro. So
I was screaming at the TV. The motherfucker's wearing 84, and he's dropping balls. I'm like, God damn, he's discrediting that number. Get him out.
Yeah. So Hawkinson ain't dropping the balls. I did think that was a big pickup for them. It gives you more to watch out for. I definitely picked the Vikings in my pool on this, but my reason for picking them was because I didn't think Josh Allen was going to be 100%, and after watching them against the Jets, I felt like they exposed something there. If you got some good corners, you can beat the Bills, bro. And you notice Miami gave them fits too, and Miami corners ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? So Miami gave them fits. They got to worry about the Jets. It ain't, to me, it's not a walking apart for them as everybody thought. That's what they're showing me in that AFC East there, because they still got to contend with them boys. You know what I'm saying? Mike Carter and Kitty Cat, boy, I'm done. He talking about Giselle and her Kitty Cat.
Oh my God.
Not the spin. Oh Lord. All right. So that take care of the Vikings and the Bills game. His next one here. These boys been bouncing back, man. Chicago been, even though they lost last week, I was checking out that game. You know, Randy, I was streaming all the games going back and forth, and they played Miami as hard as they possibly could. When you talk about them losing Roquan Smith and Quinn, who I think Quinn actually gonna get a sack for us to Mondays also, but they was right there with Miami, neck and neck. But the problem is their passing attack is horrible. It's because they're them running the game, and they're trying to do a lot of that read option and stuff like that to run the quarterback. Detroit, on the other end, defense showed they can play at times. I know Aaron kind of sucked this year, but they held them to like 9 points, man. So Detroit or Chicago in this one, and I'm
going with Chicago.
Someone's trying to call me, and I got to answer this. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Yo, I cut Aaron Rodgers last week, man, and I stuck with that joker because I'm thinking he gonna go back to AR-12, man.
Yeah. It don't look that way.
He disgusted me last week. But Detroit defense not bad. You know what I'm saying? They not bad.
It's not bad.
Even though they not bad, I still think Chicago gonna beat them. But I wouldn't be surprised if Detroit beat Chicago, because Chicago don't have no passing attack.
They don't.
It's run. It's Fields. He was running all over them. I'm like, yo. But Detroit defense is pretty good. Detroit defense is not like a lot of people on defense. So. You know, I just think Chicago will win because it's in Chicago, but I wouldn't be surprised if Detroit win.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I did pick Chicago, but I wasn't like 100% on that because I like Detroit can beat these guys, and mainly because Chicago have no passing attack, and somebody gonna key in on just stopping your run and not worry about you throwing the ball, and Detroit corners is good enough to hold Chicago down. So I'm definitely going Chicago, even though, like you said, it wouldn't surprise me if Detroit won the game, but I'm going Chicago because it is in Chicago, and I wonder if weather going to end up being a factor. This next joint here, I don't know who the heck what Russell Wilson we gonna see or not gonna see.
I know which one you gonna see. You gonna see the hot Russell Wilson, the one who's been playing all year. That's who you gonna see.
So who you got on this one, Mo? Who you got, Diggs? Titans or Denver?
I'm going with the Titans. I ain't messing around with high-ass Russell Wilson. Give me the Titans defense. The Titans defense is going to win. They should have won against Kansas City, but the ball couldn't. I don't know what Malik Wilson's doing, man. You know, they should have won. But Russell Wilson is not going to beat the. I don't know what's going on with him. Well, I do know. I'm not going to lie. I do know. He moved to Denver. All that good-ass weed. All that good. He don't know what to do with himself. He jumped. Man, Tony, tell me this. And Randy, you tell me this.
Oh, Lord. What's up, Mr. James? James.
You on a plane. What up, Jay? You on a plane doing high knees, man. You know he was high, yo.
Oh, without a doubt, he was vaping. He was doing that high knee shit with the vape in his mouth. He was just like, hey. He's like, and then every so often he look over his shoulder and go, yo, you guys want some Subway?
Oh,
man, look, everybody's sleeping. He up here doing high knees. Okay, we know what's going on with you. Go ahead, watch your business, man. I'm going with the Titans, man. Go ahead, Randy.
Randy, who you got, bro?
Yeah, man. I got Chicago in the game before there. I got just seeing what Justin Fields did there last week. That was unbelievable, man. I'm not necessarily saying he can replicate that every weekend, but I mean, now teams got to be weary of that. So it's definitely something to look out for, but I'm hoping the best. But yeah, I got them. But in this one, yeah, fuck Russell Wilson, man. Oh my God. I mean, he's on everything, like Tone said. He's on the edibles. He's on the vape. He's doing everything. And you got his beautiful ass white Kesha over here looking at him on the sidelines, like, what did I get myself into? God damn.
Yeah. You notice he be smiling a lot too now.
Yes. Yeah. Fake smile.
Hey, Sierra said, "Good move, Russ." They over there living it up, man.
But for real, if Derrick Henry rushes for 100 yards this game, that's 6 in a row. That's the first time in the NFL that somebody's ever rushed 6 times in a row for over 100 yards. Yeah. So I think Derrick Henry replicates that this week. I think he probably even gets close to eclipsing 2. I know they got a good defense over there, but come on, it's Derrick Henry. So yeah, I got the Titans.
All right.
Hey. I don't know who that guy is, but I'm gonna give him this.
Hey, Coles.
Coles was on the back of his name, so I'm gonna give him that.
Hey, look, man. Hey, Coles Cowboys, part of the Hardcore Sports Network. What's up, man? We've been going at it back and forth all week, man, about the daggone Cowgirls. And I told them, man, it don't matter if they get Odell Beckham. They still getting swept. They still stink. Still the sorry Cowboys. It don't matter if they get Odell.
Odell does not want to come back to the NFC East. Stop playing yourself.
Stop playing.
Look, Odell he want to play in the Super Bowl.
Hey.
He going to Buffalo with Stephon Diggs.
Hey, if he know, like I know, he ain't getting no Super Bowl going over there with the Cowgirls. He better stay away from that town if he want a Super Bowl. But if he want to get him some extracurricular activities, go talk to Michael Irvin. He got them all day.
And what a lot of people are not talking about either is like he's gonna want not a 1-year deal. He's gonna want like a 3-year deal so that he knows he's got that job security. That's one of the things he said that he kind of regrets doing was not trying to get at least a second year out of the Rams after the Super Bowl. Because now look, he's on this whole off season and he's not making no money. Where at least if he got injured, he'd still be making money. So don't kid yourself. You're not going to get him for no $1 million and think it's going to be a cheap sale. It's not going to be cheap.
It ain't going to be cheap, but
man, look, he said we were scared. We weren't scared of Odell when Odell was the real Odell.
Cowboys. 3 years. Y'all ain't even got enough money to pay him for 3 years.
They ain't got enough money to pay nobody.
They ain't got no money over there.
He's delusional too, man.
Yeah. So look, our next game, man. I'm pretty sure I know who y'all going with because I know who I'm going with, man. I got the Chiefs, man. I'm not even wasting my breath. Who you got, Diggs?
Man, I'm going with the Jets. No, I'm going with the Chiefs, man. I'm gonna go with KC, man. I don't know. Look, since we beat the Jags, they ain't been the same team, yo. I'm just gonna say that. So I'm going with the Chiefs, and I think it's gonna get ugly for real.
Yeah, I think so too. What about you, Red?
Yeah, man, I'm going with the Chiefs. I think Juju's gonna juju all over the Jags.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you too to stop calling the show, man. She gotta call the 757 line.
I know, man. I don't know what's going on with them, man. Can you take that with you? Thank you. Hey, God, go. Then they say you welcome since you want to talk about my Cowgirls. That's my little girl.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And she's talking about Cowboys. So Cole, we all live for Odell. We about to break the bank. We've been saving our cap for 5 years. Hey, I hope y'all do break the bank for him because it's gonna be a real short-lived visit.
Hey, Tone, I'm gonna say this. If they break the bank for them, Odell gonna have all them boys on the boat with no shirts on, like he did It's for the Giants. He gonna have all the boys on the boat. Hey. And you know what happened after that happened, right?
Yeah, we know what happened after that. Went straight downhill. Hey, Ezekiel Elliott already there. He already wear a halter top.
Oh, he taking that shit off. He coming up out of that thing. Watch.
He coming up out of that joint. Mm-hmm. All right. Our next game, we got Browns and the Dolphins. Randy, take it away, man. Who you got?
Man, that two-headed monster of Waddle and Hill over there. I mean, can anybody really stop them? I mean, like, let's be real. I mean, Browns got a couple more weeks because didn't they say it was week 12 when they can clear Deshaun Watson to officially come back into play because it wasn't this week or next week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, all the power to Brissett. He's done well, but I mean, it's Tua. It's that Dolphins offense. I mean, they got even better when they traded for Bradley Chubb and went and got I think it was Jeff Wilson Jr., wasn't it?
Yeah, from San Fran.
Yeah, and he worked great in Mike McDaniel's scheme last year. So I mean, like that, and they got Mike Gesicki at tight end. I got the Dolphins all day on this one.
I did.
I'm gonna pick the Dolphins too, but if Myles Garrett get his hand on Tua, we all gotta say a prayer for that boy, man.
Let's say a prayer now.
If Myles Garrett get his hands on Tua, it's for the Dolphins for the rest of this year. But I'm picking the Dolphins, man.
All right. I'm going Dolphins as well, man. And like you said, just hopefully Tua can stay up, because sometimes Browns play good defense sometimes, man.
Yes, they do.
I don't want them to hurt my man Tua, but I'm definitely going Dolphins myself on that one. This one here is speaking of, we're gonna go here. Since we
I know this is a quick. I just want to interrupt. I know it's a quick sidebar, but could you imagine that bounty gate with a player like Myles Garrett coming off the edge, him looking for that bag every game? Holy fuck, man! He would have made $80 million that year. He would have been taking heads.
Hey, Randy, I'm gonna say this. Look, at my job, we was talking about that earlier this week. And I was like, who do y'all think would have capitalized on that money? And Myles Garrett came up with that. His name came up.
Hey, Myles would have been paid, bro. He'd have made some money, cuz. He'd have made some money for sure. Cole says Dallas by 40.
He's dreaming. He high. Is he? Where he at? He in Denver too?
I guess he in Denver again. Jordan Love will in the game. He in Denver too.
Hey, but look, I'm going to agree with him though. I'm not going to say by 40. I'm not going to say by 40. But I think they might beat him by 20 though. 12 look horrible. I don't think he's going to finish the game, man.
Hey, that's what Cole said. Cole said Jordan Love go in the game.
I'm telling you, that offensive line is terrible, yo.
Yeah, he said the whole team on IR. Yeah, that's a fact.
That offensive line is terrible. He gonna have to hand that thing off most of the game, man. Because if those boys start coming and they send Michael Parsons, he gonna be done for the rest of this year.
Man, he ain't finishing that game. It's gonna be crazy. Dallas already lead the league in sacks. I hate to say it. Little busters. And they feasting off of weak O lines right now because when they play they ain't getting no sacks at all when they play Philly. So just put that out there. So y'all will continue to feast off of the raggedy O lines as you play the Packers. And y'all will have a field day. I'm like Diggs. They're gonna probably beat them by 20 or more because AR ain't got nobody to throw to. They got a mad people hurt on the injured reserve list. I don't even know who the receivers are that's out there. So I'm sure they're gonna go into Lambeau and do their thing and they're gonna show out and whatnot. Cole said, man, we hate the Packers with a passion. He had no sympathy.
You know why? Because they be getting them about them playoffs.
Yeah, exactly. That's why. Hey, Randy, what did you pick on that one, Randy? I don't want to make sure I want to lose you.
Next.
He said that. All right. All right. Our next division game is the Texans and the Giants. Can the Texans pull one out, or the Giants defense going to be way too much and actually go ahead and take that?
McKinney's injured, right? He's got the hand injury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't think the Texans got enough offense, yo.
Yeah,
they got the Bull Pierce. He's gonna run. He's gonna get his yards, but they don't have enough on offense to combat the Giants defense. I don't think the Giants gonna score a lot of points either. But I think it's gonna be like 17-6, 17-3, something like that. But I'm picking the Giants, man.
Got you. What about you, Randy?
Yeah, I kind of want to piggyback on what Diggs said there. I just want to give a huge shout out to John Mechie there. Hopefully he can get over that leukemia, acute leukemia he's dealing with, and come back on that field and start whooping some ass, because he was a killer receiver for Alabama.
Yeah.
But right now, like you said, they don't got the weapons. I mean, Cooks is, if he's back, but is he 100% back in his head? I mean, he wanted out, and he's not feeling like he's there. He's 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So, that Saquon's going to eat. When we ran the ball on them, we were able to get chunk yards, and we don't have Saquon. So imagine Saquon, he's going to eat. So, I got the Giants. But like Tone, like you said, bro, it's going to be one of those games where it's going to be like a 20-9, 17-6 kind of game. So I got the Giants, though.
Got you. 10-4. My next game, it's going to be the Chargers and the 49ers. I breezed right past that one. I'm picking the Giants. Texans ain't going to beat them, bro. I'm not even wasting my time. This one is a little interesting, only because Chargers. Well, actually, last week they struggled. They barely pulled it out. That was one of the games I was watching last week. Barely pulled it out. I don't understand what's going on with them this year, man. It's either every year.
They don't have no wide receivers. The wide receivers hurt.
Yes, but it's like every year they go through injuries. Last year was all on defense. This year they get hit, both a little bit. Definitely on the offensive side of the ball. 49ers with Christian McCaffrey. 49ers actually getting, I think, over like 7 or 8 people back.
Debo coming back. That's all you need to know.
Coming back. Their defense coming back. My man said Herbert a fraud. He need the Chargers to win. Hey, I bet you do need the Chargers to win, because 49ers on y'all tail. They coming. And Cole said he also think the Giants pull it off. Hate to say. But I think they're gonna keep getting McCaffrey involved, coming up with more ball, man. So I personally think 49ers gonna win this. Chargers, I just don't know what to say about them, man. What you got, Diggs?
I got the 49ers, man. I don't think it's going to be close either. With Debo coming back, add a CMC. I mean,
Kittle.
The Chargers were struggling against Atlanta.
Yeah, that's why I said they struggle against Atlanta, bro.
So, yeah. And Atlanta is not San Fran, and San Fran got defense. So I'm going with San Fran.
Yep. What about you, Randy?
Yeah, man, it kills me to say this, but I got 49ers just because I'm a huge Justin Herbert fan. Shout out to Oregon, go Oregon Ducks. He's still dealing with those 3 broken ribs, and they got the Joey Bosa injury they're dealing with, and then like you said, JC Jackson done with the injury as well. Like, they just riddled with injuries. Keenan Allen can't come back healthy. Mike Williams is still not back. Austin Eckler's got apparently a bunged up knee. I mean, Isaiah Spiller can't even find the field, and they got all these injuries. So what does that have to say? And that was their key draft pick this year. So like you said, it always seems to be like, the preseason. Oh, it's going to be the Chargers, and then they're always the bride, but never they're always the bridesmaid, never the bride. So I got the Chargers losing this. They average 5.7 yards against on defense. So against the offense like the 49ers, they're going to eat and eat well. So look for this one to probably be a blow up before even the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, so I'm with you on that. We got a question for the panel, man. What's going on, Rahil? I appreciate you tapping in. He says, choose 2 to start this week. This for his fantasy. You got Zeke, Clyde Edwards, Kareem Hunt, or Gabe Davis. Diggs, you go first. Who would you start out of those 4? Pick 2.
I'm going with the middle 2, Clyde Edwards and Kareem Hunt, man. Zeke gonna be splitting with Tony Pollard, and I think his split gonna come. It's gonna be more 60-40 Pollard direction. So I wouldn't start Zeke, but Gabe Davis is he's a deep ball guy. So that's it. But Clyde Edwards gonna get that ball. Kareem Hunt gonna spell my man Chubb and get that ball. So I go with the 2 middle ones.
Yeah. Randy, what you take? What's your take on that?
Yeah, man. I mean, CEH, he's not going to get those rush yards, but he's definitely going to get those red zone targets. I mean, the last game, or I think it was the week prior, he only had 25 yards, but he had 2 touchdowns. So I mean, like, depending on what your league scores touchdowns, if you put touchdowns higher than receiving yards, then obviously you want to go that. But I'm with him. I'm definitely going with Hunt.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Diggs. Good question, my man. Appreciate that. I'm definitely going the middle 2. Like I said, because Gabe Davis is a deep ball guy. Josh Allen arm is jacked up. We don't know how that's going to play out. We don't even know if he's going to finish the game. So I'm going with the 2 running backs in the middle with Kareem Hunt and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He's going to get the rock. But we gotta switch it up for y'all real quick. Check this out real quick.
Your show is being interrupted by Sidetrack Mr. Mike.
My man, Mr. Mike, is in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Hey, listen, the old lady, she visited my mother-in-law. Bam, bam. I know that's right. It's on like popcorn. What's going? Hey, Canada. Listen. I done turned my kitchen into a fucking studio and shit.
Come on, man.
Hey, you got me feeling professional and all that. Look, I got dishes on the table. Damn. Hey, how you doing, Canada? What's going on, my brother?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
All right. Hey, that sounds kind of somber. What's wrong? You okay?
No, I'm just happy to have you here.
Okay. Hey, where's overtime? I don't see him.
No halftime.
That's not here right now.
He's not here right now. He has something to do.
Okay. I just want to let you know that I recognize. I ain't like he did or nothing, but shit. I just want to recognize. Hey, listen, real quick, sports thing. Eagles. Like I say, I'm with you all the way. Hurts gonna take him that way. I hope they give him his credit. Philly, hey, listen, I understand. Don't worry about it. Hey, it's better to be second than third. Fuck it. Shit, next year. Hey, what's up, Diggy? I see you, Diggy.
What's going on, Mr. Carter? How you doing, man?
All right, did I get it right, Diggy?
Yeah, hey man, call me what you want, but don't call me a bitch.
I know that one. Hey, listen, I can call you motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm used to that.
I know that right. My wife is going, Hey, listen, Wednesday was my birthday. I turned 68. Look, a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday, man.
Thank you. Hey, Canada, you hear me?
Yeah, sorry.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna make a bet with you. I'm an Eagle gonna win. And if the Eagle don't win, I'll come up there and shovel your motherfucking snow on your driveway. How about
that? Oh God.
Golly, you wanna do that shit right now?
No, not really. Hey, listen, y'all. I got so many things on my mind, but one thing I've got on my mind is, I hate squatters. Now I don't know if anybody knows what squatters is. You know what squatters are?
Yes. I know what a squatter is.
Okay, check this shit out.
Squatter is, just in case they don't know, man.
A squatter is somebody that come in your fucking house and want to live and don't want to leave. That's a squatter. Now, let me tell you what happened to me. I was out on the porch doing some smoking. I don't smoke in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I come back in, and me and the old lady, we sitting there watching the TV. We watch a nice movie and everything. And I saw this big ass fucking water bug crawl across the carpet. So I say, this motherfucker. And listen, check it out. I say to my wife, baby, keep your eye on him, because I'm going to get something to grab this motherfucker. So I go in the kitchen, I come back, and I said, baby, where is he? She said, well, I saw a commercial. I was looking at it. I said, are you out your mind? I said, are you out your fucking mind? So we go tearing the front room up, pushing the couches and pushing everything, because I don't want this motherfucker to have kids in there, and then we got a whole family we got to support.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
He said the whole family we got to support.
I ain't trying to do that, And so anyway, we looking for him, and finally I saw him in the corner. I said, oh baby, I see him. I said, okay, you go get the paper towel, I'll watch him. I'll keep an eye on him. She went and got the paper towel. I picked him up, and I threw him in the toilet. And then as I threw him in the toilet, I saw this thing up beside his head. Whoop, that little cloud where you say something. Whoop. He said, motherfucker, my name is listen, he said, motherfucker, my name is Waterbug. I forgot.
No way. Hey, man.
Hey, Canada. He said, my name is Waterbug. He said, you can't hurt me. He said, only way, now I'm going to show you how stupid he was. He said, only way you can hurt me is to squash me. I said, okay. So I grabbed that motherfucker with the paper towel, and I squashed him and put him back in. And as he was swirling down the toilet, you know what he said? Boop, bitch.
You wild, man.
And another thing, I've got to think. I'm a traveler. I used to be a truck driver. I got to think about fucking restrooms. I hate restrooms.
Yeah.
I hate public restrooms. I can't stand them, especially when you gotta drop a load. I can't. I can't stand them. You run in there, you park your truck, you run in there, you're trying to run, and all the stalls are full. I said, oh my God. And then one comes available, but this big motherfucker comes out. I said, oh my God. This big motherfucker coming in, and you got to go up in there. I said, oh my God, but your load is so heavy, you got to go up in there. You got no choice.
So your load
now,
heavy.
Yeah, your load is heavy. Now, women know how to squat. Man, I don't know how to squat. I don't know how to do that shit. So listen. Hey, listen. So I go to the zinc, give me some towels, like a little, oh my God, I gotta wipe this shit off. I wipe it down, and I go to squat, and that motherfucker, bam, bam. And then when I come out, there's somebody waiting on me, and they look at me. I said, well, shit same happened to me. Fuck you. You go do what you gotta do. Shit. Hey, Canada. You there, Canada?
Yes, sir.
Hey, listen, I've been up there to fifth wheel. Some of them trucks drop. Y'all be doing some fucked up shit. Cause I'm gonna tell you, I was sitting there one time doing what I do, and there was a number on the wall. He had put numbers on the wall in the men's room. So I'm sitting there. I said, fuck it. I'm gonna call. Hey, listen. So I called and the first thing came up. Hello. I said, oh shit. Cause I ain't trying to do that. I just think I called. I ain't got nothing to do. So I think I just called, see what's going on. But I'm gonna tell you, restrooms, they're nasty. Public restrooms are nasty. And anybody that travel know what I'm talking about. They nasty. Oh my God, let me get a little sip. Hold up.
Get you a sip.
Get your sip.
Give me a little sip. Hey. It's kind of popping up.
Oh my God.
It's kind of popping up. Yeah, damn, that look kind of fucked up. Hey, listen, that look kind of fucked up, didn't it? Oh my God, damn, it's still coming.
Oh Lord. Hey,
but huh?
Hey, man. Hey, look, man. Make sure you keep watching behind you now. You don't want to walk up on you.
Oh my God, you ain't lying about that shit. Hey, Canada.
Yes.
What you doing, man? You can't pay attention. What you doing? You dressing? Why you blocked out and shit? What's up with
Sorry.
that?
I'm smoking. I'm smoking.
Oh, you smoking? You can't. You can't. Hey, listen. You can't share that shit. You
Oh,
can't
I could
share it.
share that shit. Come up and visit, Unc.
What part of Canada are you in?
Alberta.
Oh shit, I've been to Quebec. I've been to Montreal, Ontario.
I'm
What's
out
Que?
west.
Oh, you way out west.
Yeah.
But I used to love to visit Quebec. 'Cause Quebec was cool.
You got to come out west. Way better.
Well, let me tell you about
The
Quebec.
bitches love you.
The bitches love me in Quebec. Hey, listen, my wife ain't here, so I can say this. The bitch love me in Quebec too. Shit. Hey, listen, let me tell you about Quebec. I was up there one time and I had a weekend and over there. Let me know, Tone, when I'm running over. But
you good, man.
But listen, I was up there. I was over there for a weekend at the truck stop and everything, and I met this young lady. And like I'm married, but me and the old lady, we were separated at the time. Wink, wink. Hey, but
it was a weekend.
Hey, yeah, the weekend. And
weekend.
I met this young lady in Quebec up in there, and she spoke totally French, and we didn't. Our communication was good. Our skills were good, but it was, But anyway, we end up going to. She took me to a nightclub and like dinner and everything. And she said, are you, oui. I said, oui. All I was thinking about is dick. I said, no, I don't fuck with that. I said, what you talking about, oui. She said, well, you want to go to my place? And I looked at her. I said, yeah. I said, yeah. I said, yeah. So we got up at her place, and I didn't know that she loved snakes.
Oh,
Listen, when I got there, I didn't know. We was cool. She sat down, we got a glass of wine, all that. And come find out, she had a big boa constrictor, a snake.
Boa constrictor, yeah.
I swear to goodness, I'm not lying to you. This is the truth. Now, I went in her car. I didn't have no ride to get out of there. But at any rate, let me tell you what happened. So I sit there, and I'm sitting there and chilling, looking around. I say, "All right, nice place she got here. I know that's right." And I saw that motherfucker. I said, you got a snake in here? Listen, I said, I know you got a snake in here. She said, yeah. I said, but I ain't. Me and snakes, we ain't doing that. She said, well, and he's my friend. I said, no. I got to go. I walked all the way back to the truck stop with 13 miles.
That's like
13 miles.
30 kilometers. Holy shit.
I know. That's what it is. 13 miles is 30 kilometers.
Something was around there. Yeah.
All right, but go ahead. Why everybody blocked out? What's up with that?
Oh, I'm blocked out because I'm smoking, so you can't see me.
Yeah, I can't see you. I can't see Tone. I can't dig. What y'all
Sorry
doing?
about that, man. I had some business I was tending to on the other end real quick.
Oh, okay. I figure I was kind of getting messed up there. Y'all was saying,
No.
we gotta get
It's
this
all good.
motherfucker
You're
off.
good. You're good.
Hey, listen, y'all say we gotta get this motherfucker off of here.
No. I just wanted to say to you, when you go to Montreal, it's exactly like that.
Huh?
Hey,
Hello?
people was hitting me up, so I was like, what's going on? It was like a whole bunch of people hit me up at the same time.
Oh, you had. Hey, listen, you had a brother feeling some kind of way. I said, damn,
we ain't blocking you out. We ain't blocking you out.
I said, damn, they done disappeared and shit.
No. We wouldn't do you like that, man. I ain't want to interrupt you talking and whatnot.
Hey, I understand, but I try to, listen. Anybody that know me, I try to be, when it comes to traveling, because I travel all the time. You run into all kinds of people. You really do,
Yeah.
And I'm a people person. I love people, but if you get in my face, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
We don't want no problems, man. We don't want
Yeah.
no problems, man.
I ain't trying no problem. Like I said, up in Canada, and I didn't tell y'all what happened up in Canada, why I got locked up. Listen, I'm sitting at the booth at the fifth wheel truck stop, eating my meal, minding my business, and this young lady, she coming on to me, and I'm cool with it. Hey, what's going on? Blah, 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 blah. But I didn't know her boyfriend was there. And she was mad at her boyfriend, so she was making him mad by talking to me. But I had no clue. I had no clue. So he comes over to me and he says, that's my girlfriend. And I looked at him and I said, I don't give a fuck. You need to talk to her. Shit. I ain't got shit to do with that.
You know what?
Yeah, you need to talk to her. And it got into one thing, and you know the deal. You know, I want, you know, mama ain't raised no pussy. You know what I'm saying? Hello? You know, mama ain't raised no pussy. But at any rate, that's how I got locked up in Canada. You know, that's what happened. And like I say, Canada, Trudeau, he said, get him out of here. He's an American citizen. Let him go. And that's why I'm allegiant to the older Trudeau. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Hey,
Jim
Dig.
Junior's daddy.
Yeah, hey, Dig, where you go?
Yeah, man.
Hey, listen, why y'all keep? Hey, listen. Hey,
Mr.
listen.
Carter,
See,
we got some behind the scenes stuff going on.
hey, listen. See, y'all be trying to listen. Y'all got me feeling some kind of way when you disappear. You know, that's kind of fucked up. Hey, tell them about it, Canada.
We had some behind the scenes stuff going on
Hey,
in the
we
back
trying to handle some
in the
business
studio
real
room.
quick, man. We were trying to
Hey,
handle
listen.
some business
There you
real
go.
quick.
Hey,
Sorry about
Canada. Hey, listen, Canada. Y'all be having me feeling some kind of way when you disappear. Like this is what. Listen, this is what I'm thinking when you go behind the scene. This motherfucker, let's get him off of there.
No.
Get him the fuck off of there.
No.
Nah, man. Hey, it's all right, man. We had a little technical difficulty. We got it fixed.
Technical difficulties we had to figure out.
Hey, okay, I'll take that. You know,
Yeah,
if that's what you say. You know, but you know, like I say, the old ladies is here. Y'all want to see my kitchen? Check this shit out. Y'all ready? Hey, listen. I look at. Can y'all see it? Can y'all see it?
We see you.
We see you.
Oh,
We
damn,
can't
how
see
the
the
fuck?
kitchen.
You know, this, I don't know how to turn that shit around. I don't know how to turn that shit around. Shit. Okay. Well, listen. You see me spinning. Oh,
Yeah, we see
no,
you.
no, no.
You got the 360 going right now.
Hey, look at my kitchen. You know,
Hey,
and I
Mr.
think my,
Carter. Hey, Mr. Carter.
huh?
Somebody told me to tell you, hey,
Somebody told. Was it a woman or a man?
it was a female.
Was it female?
Yeah.
Hey, listen. She ain't got. Hey, listen. She ain't got no. Listen. She ain't got no kids, do she? Cause hey, listen, I ain't trying. Hey, listen, listen. Hey, Diggs, I ain't trying to pay no 30-year child support. I ain't trying to do that shit. Cause damn, that shit'll break me. Hey, a female told you to tell me, hey.
Yeah. Tanisha told me to tell you, hey, man.
Teresa?
Shalisa?
Shalisa?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
How many is there, Uncle?
Who? Who was it?
Tell you. Don't worry about it. I'll tell you.
All right. Okay. Hey, let me ask you. Do you know her?
Yes.
And she look good?
Hey, look. Hey, man. Hey, look. We gotta move on, man. I gotta get out of here. Hey,
all right.
Once again, man, you a hit, bro. I appreciate you being up here,
I appreciate
man.
it.
With your presence, man. For sure.
Okay, hey, Diggs, let Tanisha know that I'm married. Tell her I've been married. Hey, listen. Tell her I've been. Hey, listen. Hey, tell her I've been married. Tell her I've been married 47 years and I'm happy. Wink, wink.
I'll let her know.
What's up, man? I appreciate it. Hey, Randy, man, we can really roll, man. You got
all
any
right, Canada.
They're gonna birds right there, baby. I see y'all.
I know that's right, Canada. Hey, I know the Eagles.
Thank you for coming on, Mike. I appreciate it, bro. Every week. Thanks, man.
All right, Canada. Okay, Diggs. Okay, Tone. Talk to you. God bless you.
All right, Mr. Mike.
All righty. Hey, tell Tanisha. Hey, don't give my number to her, please. Don't do that.
I'm not gonna give you a number.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen, that ain't nothing but trouble. Please, I beg you. Please don't do that.
Don't send no problems your way.
All right, my brothers. All right, talk to you.
Hey, man. All right, before we get out of here, man, we thank everybody for tuning in on the show, man. Make sure y'all constantly sub up Philly Sports Rat. All right, sub up my man Randy. Make sure Halftime ain't here, but make sure y'all sub him up. And definitely Hardcore Sports Network, man. And catch us each and every week for the content. Hey, Monday, we got live play-by-play action so you can tap in on the game and whatnot and have your comments and be with us and talk the game and whatnot. So I'll be back on on Monday.
Don't worry about it, man. It's all right.
But other than that, man, we appreciate y'all. And you know how we always end the show, man. We're going to lace them up for y'all, all right?
Let's do it.
I want another one of these.
Yeah, I'm coming for the top. You should know that before I even lace them up. Until I get it, put this work in non-stop. So if you slacking, then get ready, lose your spot. Lose your spot, boy, I'm coming for the top. Before you had the crowd noise, before I made the team on, put the uniform on. Before the lights and arenas, commercial shot for sneakers, I was thinking of a way to take you all on. That grittiness that I got from the bottom, added to my talent, and for you that is a problem. Before the fame on my shoulders, I prepared for every moment. Cause I ain't trained this whole off season for mediocre. This is beast mode with that workload till it's tight. They get it right before you even pay that ticket price. I push it through the days, through the pain, through the sprains. Wonder why I look unfazed. I got ice in my veins, chill. We facing off, you know you met your match. Franchise since the draft, put the team on my back. I take it without asking, ain't no pardon me. Forever second place, cause you don't work as hard as me. I'm coming for the top. You should know that before I even lace them up. Until I get it, put this work in non-stop. So if you slacking, then get ready, lose your spot. Lose your spot, boy, I'm coming for the top. You should know that before I even lace them up. Until I